Hello everybody, a big welcome to HBN Infotech Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create multiple columns and mixed column layouts like this as you're seeing on screen right now in Microsoft Word. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can do it right away. And you don't forget to like my video and share this with your friends. Okay, now let us start the tutorial. So first thing is, let us take a blank document. Okay, now the first method is a straightforward method, and I'll be showing you the predefined options that are already there in Microsoft Word for this purpose. So first let us type the paragraph. I'll use the random text or the dummy text. So once after you type the first paragraph, if your cursor is at the end of the paragraph, just press the enter key to bring it down, and make sure that your cursor is in the new line and not with the same paragraph. Okay, and then go to the layout tab and then click on breaks and click on continuous break. What this does is it adds a section break so that you can create multiple columns within the same page. Okay, so now right now we have created a section break, but we have to define the number of columns hereafter. So what you can do is you can go to this columns in the same layout tab and click on the number of columns you want. Let us say we want 2 columns, so I will click on this 2 column. So you can notice that in the ruler you see a division here, you see 2 divisions here. So this indicate that this section particularly is divided into 2 columns. Okay, so now you can start typing your paragraph again, and you can notice that whatever you type stays in the first column only. Okay, it doesn't go to the next column. So once after you have typed the content of the first column, you will need to go to the second column. I'll show you how. Let me type some text here. Okay, now let us go to the next column. So to go to the next column, you have to go to the breaks again and click on column. So this will move the cursor from one column to another column. Now you can start typing the text for the second column. Okay, now again, if you want to change the number of columns, you will have to press the enter key and come to a new line and then go to the breaks and click on continuous. So this will again create a section break. Okay, now again you will have to specify the number of columns. I mean, change the number of columns, because right now it is still 2 columns here. You can see that in the ruler. Now you can click on columns again and click on 1. So now you can see the ruler, it is changed back to 1 column. Okay, now we will type the text again. Okay, so now if you click here in the first paragraph, you can see it is 1 column here. I mean, if you check the ruler, you can see that there is no division. So from here till here, it is 1 column. And in the second section, if I click, you can notice that the ruler shows you 2 columns here. So from here till here it is 1 column, and here till here it is another column. Okay, so if you go to the home tab and click on the paragraph mark, you can see that there are certain text here, like it says section break here, and also with a paragraph mark. So this indicates that there is a section break created, and also you can see the column break here. So to know whether there is section break or not, column break or not, you can click on this show or hide paragraph mark. So if you click this again, all those section break text will be hidden. So that is only for the information purpose. So if you click this again, it will show. If you click this, it will hide. So this will show and show or hide the paragraph marks and other things. Okay, so they are not meant to be printed. Okay, they are only for our information. So this was the first method. Okay, now let me show you the second method. Let me take another page. So to take another page, you can also go to layout and breaks and click on page. So this way also you can insert another page, or else you can keep pressing enter, or you can also use the control plus enter keyboard shortcut to insert a page. Okay, now we are in a new page. Now let us see the second method, what it can do. Okay, the second method is like you can use the tables. So you can go to the insert tab, click on table, and then you can insert a table. Like you should plan like how many columns you want. So accordingly you can insert the number of rows and columns. Okay, also you will have to plan the gutter spacing, like the space between the columns, like this. So suppose in case if you have two columns, then it will be column 1, and this gutter space will be column 2, and the other column will be column 3. So we will need 3 columns in this case. Okay, so now say this mixed layout. So how to create this mixed layout? Like you have one column at the top, and then the next section will have 2 columns with a gutter space, and then again you have one single column. So I think we need a table of 3 columns and 3 rows. Okay, 3 columns and 3 rows. So let us insert that. Go to this insert table, 3 columns and 3 rows. Click on OK. So here the first row, you can merge the columns, merge the cells into one single row. You can go to the table layout. So when you select the table items, like the cells, rows, columns, you get 2 additional tabs, like table design and table layout. You can go to the table layout, and here I have selected this, and I will click on merge cells. So this makes all these 3 cells into one cell, and now you can type your first paragraph inside this one. Like this. And now for the second second section, I'll click the cursor in the first column here, and I will again use the random text. Now you can adjust the gutter spacing by adjusting the width of the middle column, that is the second column, like this. And you can type your text in the the third column. Okay, now we will merge the last row. I will merge the last row again, and here again we will type some text. Okay, so here you could see that we have multiple columns and also a mixed column layout. Now the only thing is you will have to hide this border. How do you hide this border? You can just click on this icon here to select the entire table, or if you don't see this icon, you can click inside this table somewhere, and then you can just click on in the table layout tab, click on the select and click on select table. This selects the entire table, and then you can go to the table design and click on borders, click on no border. So this removes the border completely. So now this was the second method. Okay, so this is the second method. Now let me explain you the third method, how the third method will work. So we'll insert another page. I'll press enter key. So now for the third method, I'm going to use the text boxes. So you can go to the insert and click on text box, click on draw text box. We'll draw the text box here. Okay, if you want one column, you can draw a big text box like this, and you can write the text you want. Like this. Once after you have typed the first paragraph and you want two columns below the first paragraph, you have to insert two text boxes. Again, you can click outside to deselect the text box. Go to the insert, text box, draw text box, and here you can draw the text box like this. Now you can type the text inside the text box. So in this way you can create any number of text boxes, one beside the other, so that to represent the number of columns, and type the content inside the text box. Okay, so now I will do one thing. I will copy paste this text box. Yeah, I'll copy and paste this text box down. So I'm holding control and clicking and dragging to copy the text boxes. So now the problem is this method is that sometimes I see many times, so it is possible that you won't be able to align these text boxes in one straight line. Like this text box might come out of the margin, or it might not align with the previous paragraph. I mean the left edge I'm talking. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to select all the text boxes. How do you do that? Like you can click inside the text box, hold down the shift key and click on the next text box. And so you can select multiple text boxes by shift click, and then you can go to the shape format and click on align and click on align left. So this aligns and makes sure that all the text box fall in one line. Okay, and similarly you can also do it for the other side. Okay, like this. Let me reduce space a little here. See, now there is one problem. If you align this right, again the text boxes might jumble. What we will do is we will just group these three text boxes. Okay, I have shift click and selected all the three text boxes. Then I will group it together. Now with this text box groups, I will hold shift and click and select this text, and then align this to the right. Okay, now there is a perfect alignment. Now let us group all of them together like this. Now you will also need to bring this to the center of the page. So how we will do that? In the same shape format tab, you have an align option. Just click on that, click on align center. So this centers the content to the page. See, you will need to make sure that while you are creating a text box, you don't create a very big text box and you just go into the margins. So you at least have to leave a half-inch margin on all sides. Okay, so that is recommended because when you file it, you will need space. So now we have done it, but the final thing is to just remove the outline of the text box. So we can select this, the entire text box group as we have grouped it. So in single click it gets selected. You can just go to shape format, click on shape outline, click on no outline. So this removes the outline of the text boxes. So now we have come to the end of the tutorial. So first method was like using the predefined options, and that's available in the layout tab. Like you have the breaks, I have explained the continuous break and the column breaks. And the second method is like we used the table. Okay, the third method is like we used the text boxes. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you have learned all the three techniques. If you like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all with another awesome content like this. And until then, it's bye from hbninfotech.com.